since the link was changed. That's my fault. So I by accident deleted the meeting, so we had to create a new one. So some people might look at the first link they got, but we hope they still got my specific invite to this meeting because all the emails I added. But let's see, Amanda, if you have the power to let people in from the lobby, please just do.
Yeah.
So, okay. We're going to talk about the beautiful Swedish brand Nordic Superfood and the little side brand for body care, which is by Myrberg. My name is Mia Bromose and I'm Danish. I could maybe do this in Swedish, but it will not be super cool. So let's not go there. I will use a little bit of slides, which is in Swedish, but mainly I will do English. And afterwards, please reach out to Amanda, Janina, Jessica, whoever in our Swedish office, and they will send you Swedish material because this is a Swedish brand. But it happens to be me who is the trainer situated in Denmark, and that Swedish thing, yeah. I was watching Pippi Longström as a child, but it's not enough. So I will share my screen. As you can see, I have a little bit of Superfood behind me, but we're going to talk about in this webinar the importance of inner beauty and why supplementing with collagen and also considering sufficient amounts of vitamin C in the body while you're supplementing with a good quality collagen supplement every day for the rest of your life, why that will get a 10 out of 10 on a scale of how important is this for body, skin, and health and strength, inner strength also for the skin. If you ask a lot of physicians, and especially people working with skin like plastic surgeons, etc., how to heal fast and how to support the best. And there's a lot of questions and a lot of things going around this subject. Is it working? I heard about a doctor saying it's not working. And of course it is. This is food. So this is all about superfood, natural, clean, unprocessed, or very, very low processed, clean superfood ingredients. The best way also to just be healthy without the collagen, but how to optimize, how to get the best supplement of collagen. We've been searching for the correct brand to distribute to our skincare and nail salons for years, and it took me a long time. And then I was just not looking right in the neighborhood, which was Sweden, who actually could provide us with the best collagen a quality of them all. So after searching for a very long time, thinking which one, I had a lot of checklist. I wanted to check all the boxes. We found Nordic Superfood, which is purely made of Norwegian wild caught cod, is the skin of the codfish, and it's really, really beautiful, and it has best and highest quality. But I will share my screen. We're going into PDFs, but we can do this. So give me 1 second and I will go full screen mode here. I just need to share the correct screen. So I'm quite sure everyone can see my screen right now. So here we see we got our amazing founder of the brand, which is Linda Myrberg, Swedish, lived in Denmark for quite many years, but maybe you met her on the expo in Sweden, or you will have the chance again. After this webinar, please don't hesitate to go like on YouTube, etc., to search, because Linda have recorded a lot of tons of video. Also, of course, in her native language, which is Swedish, much better for you guys. So, because she's really, really a proud and very, very dedicated and passionate woman when it comes to health, beauty, spa, looking into all the traditions, what comes from nature, how can you support your body, and this is just her being maybe premature or just a pure, real Scandinavian lady. Now everyone is looking into more clean foods, less processed food, not all these supermarket bars, etc. And this is exactly where Nordic Superfood will fit in perfectly. So please share with your customers that if you're going to retail this clean Nordic brand, that you really offer easy solutions on how to get in more health very fast in yourself, your kids, your husband, your maybe elderly people in your family, mom, grandma, etc., because this is extremely easy and very, very important supplements. They do not come in pills. They do not come in mix, because that is not the right way to do it if the body needs to see this as pure food that it can't deny. So, so sorry, we're in the morning, it's Monday, and hello everyone. So we are looking into this Nordic, healthy, and focusing on beauty from within brand. First of all, when Linda founded Nordic Superfood, her first and foremost aim was never to put in any synthetics in her brands. So everything is pure, natural, coming from the nature of especially Sweden and Finland. We're going to look at the berries that can support how your body absorbs and produces enough collagen. And that's where Norway also comes in. Maybe she could have found something in Denmark, but it's okay. We don't have that much wild nature left anyway. So I know why. Would you look at Sweden and Finland? We're going to look into the quality of why you should supplement with wild berries. And you can't go pick in the forest all the time. But Finland especially have the midnight sun, which is very, very unique in maturing and really ripening these wild berries. And the berries are just amazing when it comes to natural vitamins, the antioxidants, the minerals, etc., because they are ripening all day long and they get really, really strong on these powerful vitamins and polyphenols. So you got a brand here that is very, very low key, very down to earth. We got Linda, we got her on hand every day. We can just reach out to her and say, Linda, we would really love for you to produce this and that. Can you look into this? She's very transparent. We know where every ingredient comes from. There are no preservatives. There are no emulsifiers. There are no filling stuff. There are no anti-lumping. So maybe some of your berry powders might make a little bit of a clump or lump. No matter. Just it's not going to decline any quality of using the products. 100% natural, easy to use for everyone. It's for kids, it's for grown-ups, it's for you, it's for whoever is pregnant, breastfeeding, battling severe illnesses. It's okay. There is no risk of supplementing with Nordic Superfood, even though you are maybe in a cancer treatment or whatever. I can't come up with anything worse. So that should set the bar that anyone can join in and supplement their daily diet with some of these amazing choices from Sweden, Finland nature. So it's very authentic, it's very, very high quality, great taste, and it's innovative because it's super easy and it's just going in there. So I will not spend 2 hours. No, don't worry. I just set the meeting so that we have plenty of time for questions and also to look into the Aku cupping and the holistic body oils and the essential oils, which is the spa part of this called by Myrberg. I will start in the Nordic Superfood region and section. And of course, we need to spend a little bit more time on understanding the importance of collagen. So Linda's vision is Nordic Superfood by Myrberg helps you to live a sustainable and healthier life in a Nordic way. We are not importing South American superfood berries from the Incas, etc. Yes, they had their superfood berries, but looking into our own nature in Scandinavia, we're really, really kidding ourselves if we think that letting some superberry or seed travel thousands and thousands of kilometers, for example, from the Amazon jungle or somewhere in Peru or whatever, we are kidding ourselves because we got much, much stronger nature right outside our door. We got frosty weather. We got the midnight sun in the northern parts of Sweden and Finland. And this is going to forever make stronger natural products than anywhere else on the planet, actually. We're going to look into the hawthorn, the sea buckthorn in English, which is getting stronger by the frosting outside. And that is where you really, really see the strong things happening with the vitamin C, with the omegas, etc. in this unique berry that hawthorn or sea buckthorn is. Also very native to Danish beach areas, so you might know it. It is something that can make anyone in the world think, oh, I wish I was Scandinavian. They have sea buckthorn in their nature right outside their door. How cool and amazing is that? That's a unique berry. We'll talk more about that. So Linda's mission and Nordic Superfood mission with us, because we're now one united team. We want to give people around the world the opportunity to get a taste of pure, authentic Nordic nature all year round and in an easy way. And that is super cool. So this is the business concept that we want to contribute to people really struggling to manage what is healthy, what is not. The word healthy is a super dangerous word to throw into any conversation in 2025. What is the correct way to eat? What is good food? What is that? Is it the whole wheat? Is it going plant-based? Is it not eating red meat, or is the red meat actually the most important, etc.? Well, the moment you are an adult, it's up to you to really navigate this jungle of good and bad advice. There's always someone you suspect has a hidden agenda who is trying to really get their part of your money, and you're like, wow, is this really healthy and correct? Oh gosh, we need to just go here. And I just need to put things here on do not disturb, because it is super difficult. But we have to look to each food we put into our daily diet, into our kitchen, into our daily life, and say, what are the advantages? Looking at the disadvantages, really try to not just be lazy and listen to whatever is most easy or convenient, but really investigate. If you want something to be in your diet, are there more advantages? Is there more vitamin, fibers, and antioxidants and good stuff in here compared to the amount of sugar, the amount of additives, etc.? Also the natural sugar content, because we need to remember that a lot of the fruits we buy in the supermarket nowadays, and we know we have a lot of fresh produce in Scandinavia, is easy to find in our local markets. But also remember that a lot of the apples, the oranges, etc., that we import into Denmark, Sweden, etc., they are designed to taste like candy. They're designed to have a high, super unnatural content of sugars to make us eat more and for the kids to be happy. So we are facing a truth right now. If it's not your local picked apples, which are not very sweet, and a lot of the exotic fruits coming in, and we're like, wow, this is fruit. How can it be so sweet? Look at this mango, look at this and that. Remember, they are really working on designing these fruits with a higher natural fructose and glucose content, because it's easier to sell and keep guys eating it. So by not picking our fruits and veggies directly from a local source, we actually don't know how it was designed when it comes to sugar content. Too much sugar that is not burned in the body will go wild. It will go into your tissue. It will do the glycosylation, which also causes wrinkles and dull skin and dark circles around the eyes. So sugar you burn is not a problem. Glucose is not the big culprit here, but fructose and glucose that you are taking too much, just because there are a few vitamins and fibers in this orange or whatever. If the amount of sugar is so big that it will burn more vitamin C out of your body as a free radical than they could ever contribute with, that is not choosing a good source of healthy eating, because now the benefits are absolutely lower than the side effects or the bad things in this natural fruit. So that is why Linda went and looked at the berries, because berries always have more benefits and it's more advantageous for us as a food than disadvantages. There is a very low amount of sugar from nature, and it's always a good idea. So that's why. But how can we go and pick these berries? We get blueberries in Danish supermarkets as well. There's nothing to do with wild natural blueberries, and we know. But how should we get those? They are blue, yes, but the meat inside these berries are white. They are designed in America for transportation. They are designed so we can drive them in trucks and planes, etc., and fly them in. And there's nothing in there compared to a wild, true Swedish or Finnish blueberry, which is black blue all the way through. Also goes for the blackberries, the aronia, the black currants, that is svarta vinbär, I know in Swedish. So we are just trying to look into a world of more pure products, and also looking into to traceability and not transport our food so many thousand kilometers, eat from the season, or dry or preserve the good natural products by freezing or drying, like we did back in the ancient days. How would we preserve, not meat, that would be smoking and salting and the fish, but from nature we would either pickle, but that takes a lot of sugar. It's not the best way of preserving any of the natural vitamins, but dry out in the sun on very low temperatures. That is a way of maintaining and really keeping these fresh berries also nutrient after the season is over. Or it could be, of course, a freezing. It's not as optimal as a drying process, but it's not that bad either. So by really picking something close to us and not travel thousands of kilometers, we keep the CO2 impact very low. So right here, just using Linda's text saying the world has never had as much knowledge about health as we have today, but we have never been so overweight, so confused, and suffering from so much mental illness as we do today. But it could also be the lifestyle illnesses, right? We do see more and more of the diabetes, the diabetes 2, which is very much lifestyle related, and we see an increase in the mental health diagnosis, and also like what we call diabetes 3, which is the Alzheimer's. So to achieve sustainable health, we must have products that are accessible, easy to use, and natural. Nordic Superfood can be available to people around the world. It's easy to ship. It's very low on weight, and it can stay fresh for a long time. We give them the opportunity to taste this pure Nordic nature, filled with nutrition in a simple way. So we want to contribute to the UN's agenda for 2030 for economically and socially sustainable development. Remember, English is not my first language either. So Linda is founding this brand in 2015. She is very already here. She's the model actually for Danish, a lot of Danish brands, but that's just what it is. She's very passionate about health and body and beauty. So whatever you need to know more about Linda, let us know. I want to jump into the products right now, but she is the face behind. You can see in the middle, she found some sun in Sweden here. Well done, Linda. And it's just like Denmark, we don't have that much, but she produces and makes up all this in Sweden. So she has a 25 years experience, broad experience in health, influenced by both the Western, but also very much about the Asian, Chinese, Eastern teachings. So she has a very holistic perspective on well-being and how to live a healthy life. She is a powerhouse. If you meet Linda, there is just energy all over the place and a lot of passion. If you have a spa or are looking into the being in a spa business, she will be an amazing partner to really looking into how you can make a most unique and very advanced way of doing spa, sauna, etc. That would be an amazing partner for that. Her USPs, our USPs for choosing Nordic Superfood, I think we already got that. Easy to use, only Nordic ingredients, highest level of possible natural preserved antioxidants. I will talk more about that. Concentrated, a little goes a long way. It will be like a tablespoon per day when it comes to the collagen. It will be like a teaspoon a day when it comes to the berry products. And these are the two sections of products we're going to talk about. They're not that many, so please don't be confused. I will cover the collagen supplements first, but how to optimize, how to produce collagen enough in your body. That is the vitamin C, but why not choose vitamin C sources that are not artificial? but also comes with a huge bouquet of natural ingredients. Local produced, wild harvest, everything is picked by hand. Whole berries are in here. Great taste. Patent painting seaweed product, very, very, very unique. One product is going to contain seaweed, kelp, which is very, very beneficial for women, stress, hormones, and it is for the thyroid. So struggling a little bit of weight problems, hormone problems, we need to look into that seaweed from our sea. And of course, something for everyone. So we think we got it here. Let's look into the product segments. Let's look into the Collagen Premium Plus. Right now, we can help you sell this as forever. Whenever someone reaches the age of 25, we are allowed to talk about their daily diet. Are you really taking in the sufficient amount of collagen in your diet? Some do, some don't. Some things are simply not possible. And that is if you choose to live plant-based, we can't help you, sorry. That is not that is a personal choice. It's not wrong, but we can't help you with collagen from plants. You will have to look into that specific way of getting those specific amino acids that could build those peptides in the body, but it will never be the same as getting the complete peptide as it is into the body, sending signals, as you know peptides do in skincare, applying on top of the skin. A peptide will always be a signal sender through the skin, really using those pathways down to the fibroblast, telling it to produce more collagen and elastin. And that is also what's happening when you get in peptides into your digestive system, into your body. Yes, you will break this down to amino acids. It is a protein product, but it comes in a form of a peptide, which is the very, very small building stone for peptides or larger proteins. Now I'm babbling. But these peptides, which the collagen powder is, it's really important to mirror into the body. It's how to remember in all ages, how is it that I produce collagen and elastin within my fibroblast and hyaluronic acid as well. Because a collagen supplement, this peptide product, when you get it in, it will really remind the fibroblast of everything it should already know. So getting a pure 100% pure collagen product where it says 300 gram in a jar or 175 grams in a bag, that is very unique that you find this in the market. Most brands do have some additives to make it stay fresh, or they are mixed with berries, powder. It could also be the seaweed. We got that, but in a controlled dose. But in a big jar, we will never ever recommend that you choose any brands that mixes collagen with anything else. If it says 300 grams, you should get 300 grams of pure microhydrolyzed, low molecular weight, pure collagen. Up to you if you choose from fish, the marine, or bovine, which could be from the pigs, and it could be the cows, it could be the horse, it could be whatever is from the butcher, leftover bones and etc. So you don't know if it has 4 legs or 2, but it's often how we see this industry is divided. You choose either marine, fish-based collagen or the bovine, which is from all the other animals. Looking into plant-based, as I just said, that is your issue because there are no collagen peptides in any sort of natural plants on the planet Earth. You will have to build it in your body yourself, but you will not get the signaling from the collagen you take in from natural sources like this. And this is just food. So when you look into this unique, amazing Norwegian 100% pure marine hydrolyzed or microhydrolyzed even collagen, it is only made out of the skin of the wild caught cod. So this codfish that we all love, it's a beautiful fish, nice, firm white pieces of meat from the fish. We can do everything with that. It is only made out of the skin. So they were already caught for filleting because they were for the food industry. only caught in the wild Nordic Atlantic deep sea of Norway. So no farm fish, no contribution to overfishing too many fish, no trawl that goes through over the bottom of the sea. So very, very sustainable. We have beautiful certifications on sustainability and being conscious to the environment where these fish are caught. In this factory where we get this specific marine powder from, no shellfish is in contact with this cod factory. So this is also a very unique marine collagen that is safe for shellfish allergies. Sorry, yeah. How to use your collagen every day when it just comes in this powder, where you need either a teaspoon or up to a topped tablespoon, depends on your age and how you eat. That is how we're going to calculate how much collagen do I need to supplement every day. Well, you find your way. You can do it in dry food. You can do it in something liquid and wet. People are very different. Someone says, well, that spoonful into my morning coffee does the trick for me. Other ones are struggling more also by that very, very light odor of fish. This is a fish product, but in these sushi days and people eat a lot of fish, this is nothing. I cannot say it's 100% no smell, but it's very, very, very well done on a very low odor of fish. So a little bit of smell, but I've tried so many marine products in collagen that was made from bones. So from the skeleton and the head and the eyes, etc. of the fish. And these are being boiled for hours, like when you make a broth or bouillabaisse, a soup or whatever. And that is going to decrease a little bit of the quality. So when you're searching for your perfect collagen product that you would like to sell or put into your own body, look for this, because it's so unique that it has not been a boiled bone broth type of collagen. So we only use the skin of the cod from the fish, and via a very unique enzyme process that is not going to go over the 42 degrees like a raw food product. You preserve all these essential amino acids that this peptide powder, because it's not a protein powder. This is not for the muscle. It's not for post or pre-training. It's not for muscle building. That's where your meat and your legumes and your protein supplement powders come in. If you eat a muscle, you will gain a muscle. Now we eat skin, so this will contribute to skin and bones, and especially your joints. So whatever keeps the muscle together is what you get from your collagen supplement. Whatever you need to build the muscle is something else, and that's a different protein profile and another powder. You cannot compare a Body Lab protein powder, a whey concentrate, a whey isolate, a beef protein powder, has nothing to do with the collagen. You should get both if you want to build muscle, and also the fascia of the muscle and the tendons that connects the muscles to your bones, so you can be very smooth and stretchy and be not have stiff joints and be very agile throughout your life. It's not enough to build muscle. Strong muscle is very, very, very important to all of us to stay healthy and strong. Also when we get much older, in our 70s, 80s, 90s, no question that protein is key. Dietary protein is super much key, but not maintaining your cartilage, your tendons, or your connective tissue. That is where the collagen comes in. And if your diet is very low on collagen, I'll get back to what a collagen low diet is. You will struggle. You can have the largest muscles, but you can't actually move because there is no stretching, elasticity, and the fascia around the muscle will not be flexible either. So this is a cooperation. Protein is good. Eat your meat, eat whatever, your chickpeas, where you get your protein from. But if you don't support your collagen, good luck with your muscles and how to move and not get arthritis and stiff joints in the morning in your hands, fingers, bones, etc. Your body is built on collagen. 70% of your body is collagen 1. And And 80% of all those are in your skin. It's in your dermis, it's your connective tissue, but it's also the foundation of your bones. All your bones are not calcium. Calcium is where it needs collagen 1 to bind to build your bones, your jaws, your teeth. Everything in your body was built on collagen 1. I know we have almost 30 types of collagen. There's collagen 3. People are talking, are there collagen 3 in here? Well, why not 4, 7, etc.? Some things you need for if there is a big injury. If you injure a muscle, you could maybe need some more collagen 3, or you have a new wound, or you got an operation, you could look, but the body will produce all these other types of collagen. Your dermal epidermal junction in between your epidermis and dermis is built on layers and layers of collagen 7, very unique, and some collagen 4, doesn't care about collagen 1. That is more your fluffy, no wrinkle part of the skin. But getting those collagen 1 peptides and building blocks into your body will produce the other ones itself whenever it's needed. Some types of collagen is only, in the placenta of the baby. So just focus on collagen 1. Don't get confused about those trying to sell you, but we also have collagen 3 in here. The body can do that, and you don't need that every day. You only need it for wound healing. So never mind that, but there are collagen 3 in fish as well. The most important here, collagen 1 mostly. And a low molecular weight of 3,000 kilodalton, that is the smallest you can go. If you go smaller, this is not a peptide anymore. Then it becomes a free amino acid. And that is not mirroring to the body how to do collagen work within the fibroblast. So don't go and compare too much on the size, because too small is not a peptide anymore. And then what's the point? So trust the process here, trust the grown-ups. This is an amazing, clean, beautiful, and very high dissolvable type of collagen. I tried different ones. This goes into a glass of water, juice, whatever. It could be gin and tonic. The collagen don't care. If you put this into Greek yogurt, if you sprinkle over your chicken curry dish in the evening, you could put into a water bottle for 7 days, shake it and keep it in the fridge, and only take 1/7 of that water bottle every day. The collagen is a peptide, it's a protein, it stays stable. It can be dry, it can be wet, but why should we send too much diluted in water around the world? Then the powder is most sustainable to send around. We have water nearby, or juice, or whatever you prefer. So it could be your hot tea, it could be your coffee, it could be your yogurt. You could bake with it if you're very rich, but how to control the amounts then? So after 2 months, if you go from 0 to 2 to 5 grams a day, I will get back to who needs how much. After 2 months, you will see there is an increase of a lot of hyaluronic production in the body. We know this. This is not scientifically proven, but it is clinically documented. So what is the difference of a very good, strong documentation versus something that is clinically proven? Well, the difference is who paid. And all this documentation we have is paid by the collagen industry itself, as often is the case with food supplements. If we go into public proving in science labs, this becomes medication. Bye-bye to you and me selling a food supplement. It could be anything with ginger, ginkgo biloba, lion's mane, also artificial vitamins like vitamin C, D, etc. Nothing has ever been scientifically proven, because if we do, bye-bye, then it is a medication. You need a prescription, you need to go to the doctor and pharmacy, and now the price is 10 times. So let's not get collagen better documented than it already is. This is a natural building block of the body. This is made out of pure food. No one ever told you not to eat the skin of the fish or some cartilage, brusk, I know it's called in Swedish as well, from either the pig or whatever. It's not the favorite food of many people, but you were never told not to eat it because the body cannot utilize that. Don't eat the fish of your salmon. Don't eat the whole herring, sild in Danish. Only eat the meat for your muscle. Why shouldn't we eat the whole animal, nose to tail, or full fish? Eat the eyes, eat whatever. We used to do that, and that's why our diet back in the days used to be much, much richer in collagen. I will not change my slides right now that much, because I think there's more to say about that collagen thing in our diet. Are we deficient? Maybe, maybe not. Looking into your diet, are you going very lean? Clean meat, only eating some steamed fish, but never the skin, never the bones, of course. Not a full pickled herring from a glass where you have bones and everything pickled in there. That could be amazing, though. But if you're eating very low fat, very lean, and maybe plant-based, no, you will never ever be able to get enough collagen through your diet. You need that skin, you need those eyes, the hair, the teeth, the skeleton. You need the bone marrow. You need to take all those part of the animals that we are actually a little bit too posh to eat. So whatever you strip off the meat, trying to get into the lean part, all those part of we got from a filet mignon, whatever. You don't need the elastic part of your beef or your steak. You cut off all the fat and all the unchewy part of your ribeye, etc. That's all the collagen you cut out. Because the lean meat of the chicken breast or the tenderloin or whatever, it's only protein for muscles. It's good. It's very important for muscle. But what about connective tissue? If you don't eat connective tissue, you don't get it into your body. And connective tissue is your skin, your eyes, your blood vessels, your intestines, your inner organs, especially the surface. But eating organ meat, like more liver and kidney, etc., would also be good. You need to eat all those not so sexy part of the animals, or you need to boil it into a broth, a bone broth or bouillabaisse, a fish soup, all these parts. So if you're not using gelatin, the jelly part of the animals, or eating everything nose to tail, you have no collagen in there. And we used to do that in Nordic diet, right? We would eat even the blood in sausage, blood, black puddings. We would do this much more. In Denmark, we had this tradition of everything being in a jello. If my grandma served me something, it would be pig in jello or peas and carrots in jello. Everything was jello. But then we had in the 90s the big fat frightening years, and we cut off all the fats from our animal sources. And that also just took that unchewy part, which was all the collagen out. And we don't make that much food from scratch. We don't boil a lot of head of cows or eat the eyes of a sheep. That's in Norway, right? Or maybe I'm wrong, And please stop me and ask questions if something I say is not clear. I have Amanda and Janina here to also translate into Swedish. If something is a little bit too blurry for you, please don't hesitate to ask me. Or you can write in the chat. But to really maintain, especially your joints, that hyaluronic acid that is supporting all the cartilage, the brusk in your joints, in all parts of the body, that will be the first part that the body sends all this collagen to. So in 2 months after starting a collagen supplementation, just a spoonful a day, grown-ups, it's a tablespoon, not so grown-up, 25, and maybe not 40 yet, they will go a teaspoon. Just by doing this extra contribution to our very collagen, depleted diet, you will feel more easy movement, better downtime after a lot of resistant training. You will have a better muscle recovery because of what is covering the muscle and connecting it to the bone. It's extremely important. You might say, come on, Mia, I eat herring every day. I eat crispy chicken skin and pork rinds every day. I boil my own bone broth and I have a cup every day, especially after I break my fast, etc. Well, then you're good on collagen, but you're unique. A lot of people are rich in proteins. That's not going to build any collagen in your body. It will go for muscle and brain and energy. So really, really try to educate anyone who is trying to look into stronger skin barrier, stronger skin hydration, more production of natural hyaluronic acid, more production of collagen and elastin, of course, to look more plump and young and strong. But it will take months and months and months going from 0 to less wrinkles. 6 months at least until we can measure that there's a less wrinkle depth in someone who started to supplement sufficiently enough collagen into their diet daily. And then we can see a difference in a skin scan. But we do know the body will give all the vital organs and the joints first. So within 2 months, you will have a more easy way of moving, less pain in the morning if you have stiff joints, etc. Go on, go on, go on, go on for the rest of your life, but go on 6 to 12 months before you can see a difference in your skin. So sorry, I have a coffee machine that is disturbing us. So that is what we know. So looking here, you got the jar with the 300 grams for a grown-up, which is 40 plus. Just give it a second. That will be 5 grams a day. That is the golden point of the right amount. So 5 grams a day if you are 40 plus or a very depleted 35-year-old. That would be nice. Thank you to the coffee machine. And then you could say there is no reason why should a younger person than 25, 22, if you're not in aging less, yet you're still building up more that you break down. Why would anyone give them more collagen? They are on the highest production of their life. Like if you're working with skin right now, someone comes in with a guy who's 18, he has scarring from acne already. Should we do red light? Should we do collagen? Should we do this and that? Should we do microneedling? I'm like, he's 18. He is a super machine in producing collagen. Give it a chance and just support this barrier and make sure he doesn't punish his skin. But please, he's not an old lady. He can do a lot if he, of course, get the right building blocks. If he only eats carbohydrates, morning, noon, and night, only eating bread and, all the carbs, where should the building blocks come from? Even a young body cannot heal muscle injuries, etc., if they don't take in the right amount of amino acids, peptides, and proteins. So there are no one who can rule out that we could do collagen supplementation in any age. But if the diet is right, it should not make sense for someone before the age of 25. Will it hurt them? Absolutely not. This is just fish skin. So don't be ridiculous. It cannot hurt them. It could be a waste of money. That's worst case scenario. This is just food. But you guys know if you work with skin, natural production of collagen after the age of 25, we go into aging. We will start to break down approximately 1% of our natural amount of collagen. We will decline. The fibroblast will produce less, also bad quality of collagen, elastin, and hyaluronic acid with age. That's why we get wrinkles. If this didn't happen, no one will have a wrinkle except where they are smiling or looking angry. That's a mimical, scar in your collagen. That is not a wrinkle. That's a scar from smiling. Stay happy. But those wrinkles outside of that makes us look young, older. And we know when someone is 80, she's 80, that is the breakdown of collagen and elastin. And that is a natural process. That is a part of aging. No one can be younger than their age is saying on paper, but we can stay our best quality. And we are not supporting collagen in the body well enough. I'll just show you a little bit of the 3 different most used type of collagen supplements we have here, and I'll go through them in a minute. But we cannot set an age and say, this is ridiculous to do it when you're 20. It depends on the diet. It depends on how much are we breaking down vitamin C in the body because of smoking, stress, pollution. too much sugar in the diet. That is a free radical that also going to harm our antioxidants, especially vitamin C in the body. No vitamin C, no zero production of collagen. You can eat this collagen powder supplement, all the good natural sources forever. If you are deficient, lacking vitamin C most of the year, you can take in collagen through your intestines, you will absorb it, but there will not be a new production of collagen peptides in your fibroblast. Your fibroblast is just the oven. This is the flour. You need yeast to also make a bread, and the vitamin C, but also zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D is super crucial to production of collagen within the body. And that goes for any age. There is no guarantee that just because you're 16, you have an amazing production of collagen. Again, it depends on your diet. Not just are you getting enough collagen in, but are you living in a diet way that breaks it down or don't provide enough vitamin C, zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, which is in all cell production. Vitamin D is essential for everything in your body. So we cannot say if it would be a good idea to say everyone should take a teaspoon a day. But what we do know, when we reach the age of 40, we need to increase amount, maybe up to 5 grams. And that is a Mortski. So that is a ski. That is a 5 grams. That is 15 milliliters. That is a tablespoon with a top on it, or 2 that is not has a top. That is more where you stryger with your finger. I say it in Danish. So this is a lot about inner strength. But in our field of the industry, we talk about inner beauty. And look at these collagen shot. You can see here, Hautorn, Äpple, Ingefära in Swedish. Everything is in Swedish on the boxes. That is easy for you guys. We really want to look into that skin health, strong, bouncy skin, less cellulite. What is cellulite? Well, that is our fat, natural fat cells on a woman's thighs and buttocks that is not being held in by a strong, firm, connective tissue. So if you have too few collagen fibers and a lot of lacking of elasticity, who is going to keep that fat cells on in its place? No one, because you need connective tissue that is strong and really, really great. Cassandra is asking, when she's looking at this shot, is there sugar? No to added sugar, absolutely yes to whatever natural amount of sugar that is in these fresh wild Swedish apples. So whatever sugar is in naturally in this, because this is a pure, unfiltered, not heated Swedish apple juice, yes, sugar. So if you need a sugar-free diet or is ultra low carb, you go with the Collagen Premium Plus. This picture shows you the 1 month bag. If we go 5 grams, now we go adult amount, which is 5 grams a day for an adult 40 plus. No sugar, no fat. This is 100% enzyme hydrolyzed pure cod skin. Only collagen. So nothing else. You need to support it with vitamin C in your diet. I'll get back to that. This is the biggest, most price-friendly way of buying. And Linda will also launch 3 months bags very, very, very soon. Within a month or 2, we will have 3 months supplementation bags. So the jar right now is for a grown-up 5 grams a day, 2 months. 100% collagen, nothing else, no sugar, nothing. And the same in the bag, but that is more for trial for a month, or I'm not that old, I can't buy this much. This will last you 2 months if you're only a 30-year-old taking a teaspoon, like 2 to 3 grams a day. I say 2 grams in your 20s, 3 grams in your 30s, but when you reach 40, you go 5 grams plus. Some brands will try to say, why not 10? Yeah, well, why not 15 or 20 grams? We know we don't have enough peptide transportation molecules in our digestion than taking up 5 grams at a time. We could do 5 grams in the morning, 5 grams after 8 to 12 hours, like in the evening, but then we are at least 60 or post-menopausal, or else we know this will be a waste. You also still get some from your diet. Post-menopausal women are breaking collagen down even faster than before menopause. So we say 1.5% of our collagen is breaking down per year compared to before we got into aging, before 25. So we lose 1% of our collagen from the age of 25, and let's say 55 for women. Now we are maybe 1.5%, 2%. So now we could increase and go higher, but we cannot go a dose of 10 grams in one dose. The stomach is not there to absorb that much peptide. So it makes better sense if you want to go double, maybe just for a few months in the beginning. You could do 5 grams with your breakfast, 5 grams with your dinner. But give the stomach some hours to reset, 6, 8, 12 hours. I'll just say cheers and coffee. That is, but I know there will always be a lot of questions after on the what can I do, but I can just say from the top, collagen don't care if you have an empty stomach, a full stomach. Is this with a meal? If it's not with a meal, this is a protein. It's a meal on its own. Will it break a fast? Oh yeah, it will. It will not go into being an energy protein like from beef, but it will still break a fast. So Cassandra was asking with the collagen shot, put into a natural, very, very high quality of Swedish apple juice. So yes, natural sugar from apples, absolutely. And the hawthorn, if we can use the Swedish-Danish word instead of sea buckthorn. Hawthorn, of course, is extremely low of sugar. You know, it's one of the most sour berries you can eat compared to blueberries, svarta vinbär, hallon, etc. Hawthorn is one of the lowest sugar berries we got in nature. It is very sour, but there are still some. There are a little bit, maybe 2 grams per 100 grams. So it could be something like that. So, but Nordic Superfood don't add anything to anything. They don't add any sugar, any preservatives, any water, anything. Whatever is in that natural fruit or berries is still in there, or in that cod skin. So that's what we are facing. So I hope that gave you an answer, Cassandra. So no added sugar, but whatever you find in a natural apple juice made from wild Swedish cloudy apples. So that is just a fun product. We want in the long term our consumers, your customers, to go with the pure natural 100% clean collagen premium plus. That is your lowest price per day, especially if you're going up to 5 grams and you need to do this for the rest of your life. Money also needs to be, we need to get real here. The money needs to be there. But you also meet those ladies. I met a lot of my girlfriends. I really wanted them to understand the importance of collagen because they're eating so much veggies. They're so much into greens and salads and, not having too many calories and not too much saturated fat. And that is super, super sad. But that's just how health advice goes nowadays. But they are not eating the parts of the animals with the collagen. And I just know they are. They're eating lean chicken breast and that's it. So I want to do the best for them and want them to do collagen supplementation, but they can taste the fish or that is, and they, they go like, oh, I can taste it in the coffee or the water or whatever. This collagen shot that Linda created, it is low on natural sugar, I can assure you, but it's there, the amount you find in that apple. If you would eat that apple, that's the sugar you get. But you cannot taste the collagen in here. So if you take one snaps, which is 40 ml, a snaps glass, a shot in the morning, you get 2 grams of the collagen premium plus. So yes, this pure powder is dissolved and is in this shot. You need to maybe shake the bag sometimes, but it's in there. So if you take one shot glass, maybe in the morning as a nice morning juice, you got your apple juice, your ginger, which is a super healthy superfood on its own. It can do so much. Also for your joint pains. And you get that sea buckthorn, the hawthorn, for the extreme amount of vitamin C it contributes to, and 2 grams of collagen. Then you say, but that is not enough if I'm 40 plus. No, it's not. But it's still 2,000 units more than my friend. I cannot at all get into doing collagen powder. We tried also the bovine. In Denmark, we have a brand called Oslo Skin Lab that sells people 2.5 grams of cow and pig collagen every day. It's fine, it will work, but it's only 2.5 grams, and they charge you 15 Danish kroner per day for that. And a lot of people are using that because of influencers and celebrities are advertising for this brand. It's not bad, but it's only 2.5 grams. So this is 2 grams in a shot, and it's still better than no collagen. All collagen will work in some way. One collagen brand, which is good documentation, goes for all. But we could look into molecular size and how well it dissolves and how well the body takes it in. And too much in one portion, you will not take in. You could do a shot in the morning, a shot in the evening. You get 5 grams almost. But still, this is how to convince your consumers. See, I gave you this amazing, really nice tasting shot. You just took it. You were happy. I told you you could do collagen. Well, yeah, amazing. This taste is really well tasting. It's an amazing, innovative product. But in the long run, we know this will maybe not do. It will be too expensive. You have to come and pick up a bag every month because this is 2 grams per day for 30 days. But it's an amazing way of telling them, well, now you could go and search for your own amazing apple juice, ginger shot, whatever. And see, I told you, if you just dissolve your collagen, maybe you could do it the day before in a bottle and put it into your fridge. You don't have to take your collagen just when it's super lumpy and white and sticky in the glass. Put your collagen powder into water, juice, or whatever. Leave it for 10 minutes on the table. Go take a shower, come back, and it's gone. It's clear in your liquid. And in here, you have all these amazing ingredients in one. So we really use the shot as a really cool way of persuading someone you can do collagen from fish and you can't even taste it. And now they start. So 2 grams is better than 0 grams. 2 grams would be fair for someone in 20s and 30s. Then slightly older women could start maybe having a bag of the pure collagen plus 100%. And that's a cool way to maybe start putting a little bit extra into that juice with age. Janina, you put it into your porridge. That is also a great idea. You could also, if you do overnight oats or chia grød in the evening, put your collagen in already there, store it in the fridge. Collagen is a stable peptide. It will not break down. If you need to make your own collagen, you could take a lot of bones from fish or other animals and you will boil it for hours and hours and hours on 100 degrees boiling. That's how you make gelatin. So a little bit hot coffee or boiling your oatmeal is not going to destroy your collagen. Of course, we are very proud of this specific Norwegian brand because it was only made without boiling, because a little bit of quality will go lost. So we will keep the most pure form, but it also gives you a collagen. If you guys have tried a collagen powder, you could hardly dissolve in water. You needed to whip it like a sauce. That is the boiled ones. So by doing this enzymatic based ones, you will see they dissolved super easy without lumping. It's just into a glass of water and it just disappears in 10 minutes. I tried different types, also Norwegian ones, the bone boiled ones. I couldn't even in a shaker dissolve them. And they really smelled awful like fish, rotten fish. I'm out. This is for everyone. It's beautiful. Let me know right now if you have specific things you don't think I covered, but anyone could do this. It doesn't, if you're pregnant, it's really important. If you're breastfeeding, this is supportive protein for your body in a peptide form. So no one could ever have a side effect unless you do 20 grams a day. You could have a little bit of maybe stomach issues with your digestive system, and that's it. That's worst case scenario. So which ways of getting collagen? I will sum up. We got the pure form in the jar in the bag, 2 or 1 month. We got the shot to make this fun and easy. and convenient, or we got the very serious ones. So if you saw these where you have 30 small sachets or pouches in a little drawer, when you see the product in the drawer it's sold, it's called Natural Remedy. In here we have 8 grams of 3 supplementations. This is a very women's hormonal and balanced food supplementation. So here you got 5 grams of your collagen Premium Plus Pure Collagen, 5 grams. So it's for the grown-ups or who is really depleted or very much in, I should have started sooner. You also got iodine, 175 international units. You could hardly measure that. That's like a gram. But you also got what is equal to 100 dark berries. So you have a mixture of wild blueberries, some aronia, and some black currant. I'm better at it in Swedish. That's the svarta vinbär. So in these, we need to have these in sachets. I know that's not super sustainable. Normally, we will not dosage and put our collagen into small sticks or bags because that is not environmentally friendly. And if you have pure collagen, you have an IKEA spoon. That is just much easier to just put it in or make a bottle that lasts you a week of collagen supplementation. You don't have to do it every day, open the jar and take a spoonful. You can do your own shots already every Sunday. But here we want to make sure we have the right amount of seaweed kelp for that iodine supplementation for your thyroid. It's called skjoldbruskkirtel in Danish, probably very much the same in Swedish, where our female hormones and balances are coming from. You got those 100 raw food dried and grinded berries for an extreme high amount of vitamin C in a natural way. No ascorbic acid because we don't do synthetic vitamins in Nordic Superfood. So in here you have what equals if you were picking 100 natural blueberries, aronia, etc. in the forest. In a raw food dried, that means less than 42 degrees version, grind it into a fine powder. The natural sugar from the berries will still be there, like when we see our berry products in a few seconds, whatever was in there. But remember, we choose berries over oranges and mangoes and papayas, etc., because berries always are stronger on good things than bad. So natural fructose is by nature extremely low in wild berries, not in designer berries because they were made like candy for kids. And that is those huge blueberries we see in Danish supermarkets that can be transported 2,000 kilometers without being bruised. That's not real blueberries, and we guys know it. So in these sachets, you could do a super 3-in-1 supplementation, especially for unbalanced thyroids, overweight, female hormone problems. It could be the first 2, 3, or 6 months you're doing collagen. Do this strong 3-in-1 supplementation. You're covered on collagen, full dosage. You're covered on vitamin C, and you get that iodine, which is not artificial iodine like you see in table salt. This comes from pure natural seaweed. Again, the body cannot say no to food. If the stomach is working fine, your microbiome, the digestion is working, the body cannot say no to natural food supplements. Whenever we go into artificial supplementations like the ascorbic acid in a vitamin C pill, no one knows if the body can recognize that and really absorb it. Vitamin C, I can tell you, it's in between 20 and 80%. If you take 500 milligrams of vitamin C in a coated depot tablet or capsule, you will absorb some. In between 20 and 80%. So never 100, never 0, but it depends on what goes on in your stomach. This is food. Can you eat too many berries? Could get a lot of fibers, but worst case, toilet. But you will still absorb it. So here you see these 3-in-1 small sachets in that nice little drawer. It's a much, much more expensive product from Nordic Superfood, but that's also 3-in-1. You get your berry powder, your seaweed for iodine, and 5 grams of collagen in one ready-to-use dosage for 30 days. You will ask the ladies like Amanda and Janina here, what is the prices in Swedish krona? We will get you a price list very soon. Right now, I will leave the subject of collagen because I think we understand the importance and who should really supplement and who don't need to do that. That is only the bone broth people. And again, that is a boiled product. A little bit of quality will be lost in that as well. So you will never ever go a day from now on until you're not here anymore without supplementing with collagen just to get up to par for your age. It is almost impossible to do in a daily diet. I do a lot of intermittent fasting, so many days I don't eat. So I really need to look into my collagen those days where I do eat. So yeah, that is an issue. That is an issue. So
quick question, Mia. Janina here. Just wondering if you saw the question here. Is there a list of how much collagen needed for different ages in the chat?
No, because no one really knows. So it is a little bit of a thumb rule. It is a thumb rule in saying top is 5. Top is 5. When can we not deny age anymore? When do we see wrinkles in a relaxed face, no matter the age? 40. Maybe it could be 35 if you are very living the hard life, really doing a lot of drinks and drugs and whatever fun stuff. But putting it into that schedule, you cannot take into consideration the diet of the people right now. So if we go, say, 2 grams for 20, 3 grams for 30, and 4, maybe 5 grams for 35, and after 40, we go 5 grams, because that's what we see the stomach can, or the digestive system can absorb in one go. If we put that into a schedule, how about vegans? If you're 26 and vegan, you might need to go 5 grams, but then you're not vegan anymore because this is from a fish. So what goes into that diet? How much are we smoking and already depleting vitamin C? Because if we are on very heavy medication, we cannot produce collagen no matter how much we take in every day because you're lacking vitamin C. So we will not go into doctor dosage. We can only say for a real grown-up with real joints and wrinkles visible, go 5 grams, and that is a tablespoon with a top. I will show you if I can do it on a webcam in a second. I can find my product, but let's I'll just go and pick it up. 2 seconds. I'm in my kitchen. Of course, it's just in my cupboard here. I'll just share my screen. Stop sharing for a second. So in here, as you can see, it's very difficult on a webcam. I have my 300 grams. I share this with my husband every day. In here, I put a measuring spoon from a baking set of spoons. So isn't it called a måttsked in Swedish? So they say 1 tablespoon, as I just need to put it in here, a tablespoon, 15 milliliters. So that is what you find in that how to measure when you bake. So for my daughters who are in their 20s, they got the 2.5 milliliters. So that is the teaspoon they got, but we are grown-ups in here. So we got the 5 grams. So I take the powder here, and I don't need a top because this is 5 grams. I just need to find the webcam. It's because I have the background. This is 5 grams. If I put that into a normal tablespoon, like a normal IKEA spoon that we have in our drawer, it will be a tablespoon with a high mountain top on it. So it might be easier to take 2 small ones because you will lose most of it. So into your glass of water, 5 grams goes in. Maybe disperse it a little bit on the top, and it will not look delicious, but into this, I would add some Nordic Superfood raw juice or some berry powder to also make sure there's vitamin C in there. If we had put vitamin C like berry powders already dried into this jar, then we cannot make sure that I get the right amount every day. So if I don't shake the box and do everything, because vitamin C will be more heavy in a natural or an artificial way. So I will have 1 month of collagen and 1 month of vitamin C, and that is not a good idea. So by doing this 100% clean, we give you the choice of just getting your collagen and saying, come on, I eat so much fruit, vegetables, and juices. My life has enough vitamin C. You don't need to sell me extra. And you don't need to put artificial ascorbic acid into this product because I want natural. We gave you the freedom of choice. If not, you can go into the natural remedy here, where we already added the vitamin C in form of berries. Or you could do the shot where you got the vitamin C from the apples and the hawthorn. So that is the way to do it, up to you, and make a freedom in that. It could also be you take a vitamin C pill or multivitamin and you're like, but now I'm going double. I already get vitamin C. I just need the collagen. So go with the pure powder if that makes sense. So I will leave this on my table here and show you, because right now, I don't know if you can see my camera because I'm sharing screen. This is not going to make a party. It looks disgusting, but you need to stir it with a spoon or a fork, and then it will just be clear. But I will leave it here. How to choose natural vitamin C supplementation and make sure your clients get that offer. That would be looking into wild berries and plant powders from Nordic Superfood. You can see here we have amazing mixtures. And if we look into the powders, we have 4 different ones. They are 100% berry powders from wild, hand-picked berries and raw food dried at maximum 42 degrees. Up north in the Nordic forest, the berries grow completely wild in an untouched environment, so we cannot call them ecologic or organic. But there is no pesticides. The combination of the long, harsh winters, the 24-hour sunlight during the summer fills these berries and plants with extra antioxidants and vitamins. 1 teaspoon doesn't mean you have to get a teaspoon of these powders every day, but 1 teaspoon a day equals 100 fresh berries. But now we can have them all year round, just standing stable in our cupboard, in our pantries, in our kitchen. So you can use these daily as a part of the versatile diet. You can take the yellow berry powder today and the green tomorrow and maybe switch it up a little bit. So here you get pure superfood in a raw food dried form into your kitchen. Amazing to put on your porridge for your small children who's not really eating that much fruits and veggies. No sugar, no additive, no gluten, no preservatives. It's 1,000 berries in a bag of 80 grams. Which has been dried. Everything is kept. So natural sugars, yes, you cannot take out the glucose of a natural dried berry. It's like raisins and dates and figs and whatever. But this is berries. Compared to dates, dadler in Danish, they are 100% almost sugar. And this is down to 2%. So go with the lowest content of sugar in nature is berries. Why would we sprinkle sugar on berries? Well, we love that sugar, right? So this has all the fibers still. Only the berry powders also have all the fibers maintained in here. You could go with the veggie powder, the plant powder. 1 teaspoon equals 100 grams of nettle, kale, and mint. Let's do Swedish. Brännässla, grønkål og mynter. Yeah, well done, Mia. So this is a basic, not acidic, because it's from the green veggies. It will give you a lot of irons. It's more a mineral supplementation, and it will have vitamin A, C, E, K. As you know from green grønkål, is very high in this. All the fibers, so just a little spoonful. This green powder will not mix well with water. My husband is strange. He loves this in his protein powders. I think it's, I like it in pesto. I like it in salad dressing. I mix it into a salad I'm bringing for lunch next day. And I put it into rolls when I bake bread to make it darker. And this one can resist more heating than our berry powders, which will lose the vitamin C faster than this more robust green powder. Everyone is also talking about detoxing and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is only in the green veggies and green plants in nature. And this is really, really strong in chlorophyll for the detoxification of the body. But Also very high in iron, good to cleanse your blood, good for your blood cells, and very high in calcium, magnesium. You could add this into the glass of water with the collagen. Not my favorite. I use it in other ways. Guys, I just need to highlight one very important thing. To absorb collagen, you don't need vitamin C in your mouth, in your stomach, in your glass, in the spoon on the same time. That's not how it works. Your intestines are not looking for vitamin C to absorb and take in collagen peptides from this supplement or because you just ate crispy chicken skin. That's not how it works. You will absorb if you have enough transportation for peptides in your digestive systems here and now. When it absorbs into the body, it can be a signal sender to your fibroblast, but it would also go into the being a part of those building blocks of your own collagen production. You need Lego blocks to build a Lego castle, right? So these peptides goes into the machinery of the fibroblast. But if there's not magnesium, zinc, vitamin D, and a lot of vitamin C, no production of collagen will happen. So there's a difference of absorbing and uptake into the body and production. You can take up a lot of collagen without vitamin C, but you cannot produce collagen if you are deficient in vitamin C and the other stuff. Just to make sure that is clear. So if you don't mix vitamin C directly into the portion of your collagen, and I just take this glass I just showed you and drink it, that has nothing to do with how well I will absorb it. That's up to my digestive system. But in my body, I need to look into every 24 hours of my life cycle. Did I get enough vitamin C in this last day? You have no depot. You cannot store vitamin C. You need to put it into your body every day because you can't store it like in the liver where you have vitamin D for 3 months after summer. You can store vitamin A, the fat-soluble vitamins, you can have a storage. Vitamin C, it's here and now, or you pee it out. Here and now, or you pee it out. So every day you need to consider your vitamin C intake. You cannot say I had a large fruit salad on Saturday. Too late, baby. You're back to 0 today. So every day you need to count your vitamin C milligrams. So maybe it's much easier to do it all in one cup or bowl of Greek yogurt with your collagen sprinkled on top and a good drizzle of this berry powder. Then you're good. You did well. You got your dosage for today. You don't have to think more about that until tomorrow. But you cannot go ahead. You cannot go in front and say, I do all my collagen and vitamin C today. Monday, I don't have to do it the next week. Yeah, you do. Next choice, so you can have diversity, is our red berry powder. That's the most sour one, and it will lump a little bit. There are klumper in the powder, but it's so fresh. I love this on ice cream, on top of cake that got slagsahne or greta, you call it, right? Whipped cream. And this is your amazing Swedish lingonberries. You guys are known for your lingonberries. We know the research going into lower LDL cholesterol from the lingonberries, the resveratrol you also got in there with your the cranberries and the red currant as well. So lingon, röda vinbär, or tranbär. So this one is, yes, it's not the most sweet one. It's extremely low in natural sugars, but you have all these fibers. You get your vitamin C in all these powders, E and K in a lot of them. This is not the strongest on A. The darker ones are better, but calcium, magnesium, potassium, manganese, phosphorus. But you know that especially the cranberries are good for urinary infections. So that could be a thing, candida fungus, but this is all a mixture that is really strong on the antioxidant called resveratrol. The one that makes it legal to drink 1 glass of red wine a day, but not more. That is because of this strong resveratrol antioxidant. That is a very strong polyphenol. Polyphenol means something that comes from a plant, from nature. anti-inflammatory effect, against works on your arthritis and skin inflammation. So this is your cleansing berry powder. The green one was your mineral and alkaline basing powder. So those are very serious. Let's go into fun stuff. Yellow berry powder, sea buckthorn, rosehip, and cloudberry. It can be both the multibear or the halon. So it depends on season and what we can get most of. But this is your pure vitamin C fun yellow powder. Even though Hawthorn has a very unique smell, this is very, very low in the powder. It's more worse in our raw juice. It's very strong. Here, it's fun for kids. It's a beautiful yellow powder of these 3 berries. 1 teaspoon equals 100 berry. Do I need a teaspoon a day? I don't know, baby. Do you usually eat 100 Hawthorn Nippon Halon every day? If you have we eat 100 fresh berries per person in this house per day. Yeah, then you are 1 teaspoon. This is just to say what it equals. You can take a little bit of each berry powder, or for the kids, say I have 3 berry powders. I have the red, the yellow, and the blue. And the kids love the blue the most. I didn't go through that one and say you can only choose 1 on your oatmeal today. Only 1. Oh, why not more? Only 1. Tomorrow you can choose the yellow one, and we can make fun out of this and vary. Also for the older people who don't eat that much fresh fruit, can't chew it, it's too strong for the stomach or the acid, it's not in here, but your fibers and vitamins are maintained. So the yellow one has the Hawthorn, which also contributes with the omega-3, 7, and 6 and 9. 6, of course, is in all plants that carries oils, but no other berries carries omega oils. It's extremely unique to Hawthorn. So I know it's not the same omega as the DHA and EPA in salmon, but it's another type of omega-3 important for your heart and health. 6, well, no one is lacking omega-6, but 7 is extremely unique. You can only find it in Hawthorn and in macadamia nuts. And 9 is very important as well. So this is just your strongest vitamin C Nordic berry powder. And this is amazing on top of your yogurt, your oatmeals, your chia, or overnight oats, or whatever. On your fun stuff as well, on ice cream and cake, and you can do some maybe dates and do, I'll get the, when you do big healthy candy, you can roll it in this powder instead of a cocoa powder. So just play around with it. This is fun stuff. It's just dried berries and nothing else in the bag. The blue one is the most popular one. It's your really genuine Scandinavian blueberries that are blue all the way in through it. We know we cannot transport them. When they're picked in the forest of Finland and Sweden and Norway, they are hand-picked and put directly into a freezing truck, or else they will damage. And it's the anthocyanins you get from blue and purple fruits and veggies. You can only get it from blue and purple sources. Those anthocyanin antioxidants are just unique for your blood pressure, for your eyesight, for so many things. The strength of your capillaries. Remember, if you say people with cuperose and broken capillaries, that is a deficiency in collagen as well, because the walls of your capillaries are built out of collagen 1 as well. So all of this will also contribute to a very weak and fragile and capillary broken skin. And it's high in potassium, which is very important for your muscle function, etc. This is a bit more sweet. I take this powder and just eat it from a spoon. Like I could take a handful of raisins, but the raisins has the highest amount of sugar, almost like dates and figs. So I know it's called natural candy, but this is just more serious. The amount of natural sugar and fructose in here is extremely low. So the advantages go way, way, way over any small disadvantages for this small amount of natural sugar anyways. So any questions for berry powders, let me know. I can also show you the 3 Nordic Luxuries teas from Nordic Superfood. We have one, it says detox in most pictures, but we changed the name to cleanse because detox in some markets are not popular. That's why my picture is grainy. I put in a low-res picture. But there's Nordic cleanse tea. We do have the vitamin C tea, and we have berry tea. I will just very fast introduce, this is just luxurious teas. They come in loose form, so you need that little tea egg or whatever, a little tea bag. But this is just extra clean and nice products. Cleanse tea is 14 Nordic herbs and flowers. You can see black currant leaves, strawberry leaves, linden flower, blueberry leaves, calendula flowers, peppermint, lemon balm, hibiscus, chamomile, anise, birch, marigolds, heather, fennel, and hop. Like in beer. And that is just a pure, so there's no green, no white, no black, no red tea. This is an herb and plant and flower tea. Then you have the vitamin C. That is a black Chinese tea. This is one of the products that is not from Scandinavia. I didn't see black tea in either Denmark or Sweden's nature. But a huge chunks of dried sea buckthorn, so the hawthorn is in there, that can easily resist 100 degrees of water boiled, poured over. We're not going to boil it, of course, then we would lose the vitamin C, but just putting hot water on this tea, you will see those pieces of hawthorn develop, and now there will be a strong vitamin C supplementation in there. Also, elderberries, elderflowers, and some natural aromas. It tastes amazing. The berry tea is a red rooibos tea. So rooibos is known for being from Africa natively, but I don't know exactly source of this. We will ask Linda if you'd like to know. With the big full berries in here of elderflower berries. That is, I can't remember in Danish right now. Never mind. But that's the small black one hanging from the trees after the white flowers are gone, the elderflowers. Black currants, that's the svartevinbær. You have some cornflowers, some beautiful blue petals in here, and full cranberries, an amazing luxurious tea. So that is also just fun stuff. But then Linda came up with more. So now I actually need to just find another overview of a product catalog, because I was like, but where's the raw juices? We also have raw juices. So let me just switch. This is vertical, but we will survive. And I will show you the raw juices she came up with. So the berry powders are super, super great and easy to sprinkle on things. Oh, I just need to go like this. So she also came up with 4 amazing raw juices. Or do I have them in a better way? Raw juices, raw juices. Let me see. Maybe I also found a Swedish catalog here. Let me see. That was on the, oh, see, I have all this amazing Swedish text. Can you see here? It says ren råsaft. So those are the raw juices. I just want to introduce those as well. So 4 different types. Maybe I can do this in a PDF. And go full screen. Thank you, we like. Sorry for the mess. So these raw juices comes in 195 milliliters, so almost 200 milliliters. And these, if you get 1 teaspoon of these raw juices, you also equal 100 fresh berries. So in 1 bottle, you see we have, that is 1,000 berries, no water, no sugar, no additives, no nothing. Before opening, stay stable on the shelf. After opening, please keep in your fridge. The hawthorn you need to shake because the oils will stay in the top and not mix well. I just need this picture to show you how messy a bottle of hawthorn raw juice can look. It will be sticky and messy because the oil stays on top and the juices go to the bottom. It doesn't happen with the other 3, but this just shows how natural and pure it is. So 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon is 9.9 milligrams of vitamin C. Is that a lot? Yes, because it's pure natural vitamin C. You need to take at least 100 grams of artificial to get the same amount into the body. So those hawthorn berries are just unique. So if you do 1 teaspoon, it's the same as 5 oranges. So 5 apelsina to get the same amount of vitamin C. And here you have almost no sugar. So the raw juices is just another way of giving people easy supplementation of vitamin C every day. Some people like the berry powders to sprinkle on top of yogurt and oatmeal. Others are saying, well, that powder, well, it will not dissolve in water like my collagen has. I will show you the glass without sharing screen. They like something that mixes better into water, and the raw juices does that. So what is the difference? There's only one type of berry in these four. You can choose pure blueberry, lingon, the tyttebær, or the svartevinbær, blackcurrant, or your big sea buckthorn, the hawthorn. So there's not 3 types of anything in here, only one. 1,000 of these berries in each juice, no water, no nothing. It's very concentrated. You need to mix with food or water, mix with yogurt or water or juice, or else it will be too strong on your tongue. The fibers are not in here, but people who juices knows the fibers cannot be all there. The pulp is not in here. You can put a pump on it, or you could just take on a teaspoon and mix this into water, because these will dissolve like a juice or a saft, any raw juice. So it's all a matter of taste. So the benefits are the same as the powders, but it's just what will fit better into your daily life. But this is just strong vitamins in their natural form. The body can't say no. The kids can have it, the elder people can have it, and it's beautiful. So a little bit here, I'll just see if I had anything else I wanted to say. This is the Swedish catalog, and the text is too small for this, but I will send it to Janina and Amanda, so you can also get it attached in an email. And there will always be some nice inspirational pictures, as you can see here. Someone was doing raw food balls, and they were rolling it in the superfood powders. So here we have a planche where you can see a little bit easier overview of the 4 berry powders, and how much potassium, kalium in Swedish is in those black berries and blueberries and black currants. It's really, really important for your heart function. And all these inspiration, she has a full recipe catalog as well, how to integrate these Nordic superfoods, no matter if you just want to be more healthy and do fun with the family, or if it's supporting your collagen intake. So this one we will of course make sure you can have available, so you can read more in Swedish. It's a beautiful catalog, also explaining a little bit more about the collagen, one versus the other. How is it produced? What are the certifications? So when you choose marine collagen, you have a little bit more benefits for the skin than for the joints. If you go with the cow and pig, it could be better for the arthritis than the skin, but it's almost the same. It's all about what you prefer. If you want to choose from what is from nötkreatur or svin, so or you feel better about that wild caught fish. All collagen will work, but there are better qualities and better sources, and we want to be clean, pure, and sustainable, and do this with good conscience, and not contribute to overfishing, and not having those farm-raised fish, which is not good for environmental either. So a little bit about the clinical studies will be in here as well. We can say as 34.8 higher increased amount of hyaluronic acid production when you start from scratch doing your collagen 2, 3, 5 grams, depending on age and lifestyle per day. Within 2 months, we can see a much better production of hyaluronic acid. So you will have less need for body lotion. Your skin will be better hydrated all over the body, because we cannot choose if this goes into the skin, joints, on the back of the bones, or on your legs, or the hair. It's good for hair and nails as well, and teeth. So the body will put it where it's most needed, and it will start filling up months by months by months. But the skin is dispensable, and hair and nails, it will be the last in the row to get that collagen supplementation. But you will experience less dryness on skin, and you will never ever dare to go a day without it. Why risk that? There is more explanation about your skyldkirtel. It was the thyroid, the hormones, etc. Why could natural remedy be for you as the supplement? Looking into that seaweed could be really great. It will give you a little bit more taste of fish and ocean when there's seaweed in there, but it's a beautiful contribution there. Okay, I will just skip this one and see if we can find a little bit about by myrbær, because we have a little bit of time left, and it's okay if you guys are busy and you can't stay the full time. But if you don't have any more questions on the collagen, Anya was out, we'll put her back in. Collagen supplements, you have the bag, you have the jar, you have the, maybe it's easier for me to just sum up in here. If I go from the top, this is the English one. So we had I'll just skip to the products. I will just mention the body products in 2 seconds. So we had the Collagen Premium Plus, 300 grams and 175. If you're 40 plus, that will equals 1 month. For 2 months, we will soon have 3 months. You have the collagen shot, giving you 2 grams of pure collagen premium plus per day in a 40 ml normal shot glass. And you will have for 1 month supplement supply there. Or you can put extra with the powders on the side as well, just to get into that good habit of taking your collagen in a juice every day. You had the natural remedy box. It's for 1 month, 30 dosages of collagen seaweed blue powder. You had 4 choices of raw juices for vitamin C and other benefits. 4 choices of berry powders if you find that more suitable for your diet and lifestyle. You had the luxury teas, just for fun, for extra healthy and nice luxury teas. We have the Easy Detox box. I'm not sure we have it right now, so let's not focus too much on that one. And then we also have, so I will just go through and say bye-bye to collagen shots, natural remedy. Could be more. This is just the early ages still. We are running very fast together with Linda to innovate more new products, but mixed products is always a challenge. We need to put it into dosage and consider environmentally friendliness. We did it with natural remedy. You had the raw juices. You had the sea buckthorn, the lingonberry, again, good for lowering high cholesterol and intake or uptake of fat from your diet. Could it be amazing to supplement if you're really looking into weight loss and lowering your high cholesterol? Blueberry is just most popular. It's the crowd pleaser. Everyone loves this taste. There's no sugar in there, so it's not sweet. It just tells you how low in sugar these berries are. I use it as a fruit sauce on top of ice cream and yogurt, or you get addicted to that. And you had your svarte vinbær, your black currants, very high on vitamin C, a very overlooked berry. It's amazing on antioxidants. You had your berry power mixes, blue. It was blueberries, aronia, and svarte vinbær. You had your red one, lingon, and you had røde vinbær, tranbær. Havtorn, nippon, hjortron eller hallon. It depends on season, if it's your cloudberries or it's your raspberries. It depends, but look at each jar or bag you get. We sell big jars of these powders, but they are more meant for large families and to share. If you have questions in the chat, please just interrupt me because I can't see it right now, just so you know. The green plant powder, the Nordic luxury teas, and that was the detox vitamin C and berries. And then we have the amazing concept of the Acu cups. Please, if you want to hear this in Swedish and see a full tutorial on how to do Acu cupping on yourself or your clients, you go to YouTube and just write RQ cups. And Linda will pop up with a tutorial video in Swedish, one in Danish, one in English. So you can really see how can 5 minutes of cupping massage, and she is the uber leader in understanding cupping, provides full education both for body and for face cupping. These are the soft silicone ones, not the ones that make you look like you were attacked by an octopus. It will only happen if you let them sit still. So this is extremely easy to work with in your treatments in an oil or in a cream. They cannot stay still. You will always be moving. If it's on the body, it's towards the heart. If it's on the face, it's from in to out. It's lifting. It takes up your connective tissue. It's really oxygenating. It's lifting. It's really stimulating on the skin's tissue. On going on those sore muscles, and your husband is just really crap at doing a good shoulder massage, give him an oil and a cup, and anyone can be a sports massage therapist in 2 seconds, even your kids. It's just the easiest way to release muscle tensions in shoulders, body, face, and to do lifting. And together with that, you could supply with holistic body oils. So Linda made a collection of really pure, clean oils in a base of jojoba and almond, which is organic. She made 4 types and a natural one, or a neutral, to have one for the face. So we do not recommend relax, energy, ground, and detox for face use, because the amount of natural essential oils, and that's why the fragrance could be too strong for face skin. But for the body, these are beautiful. There's small parts of the plants inside. So when you shake the bottle, you can see these plant parts in there, the lavender, the juniper berries, etc., the rosemary, peppermint, and lemongrass. They are just beautiful. They come in small tubes, have a little bit of a quote on top. If you are always craving sugars, or you're about to kill your husband or kid, then it will tell you which one to choose from the natural aromatherapy fragrance, because there's no artificial fragrance in here, only pure natural essential oils. Natural one will just be that base of jojoba, almond, safflower, shea butter, and vitamin E. So it's more safe for children, people who are allergic to fragrance, and for the face use, it's very good. And if you want to go even more into the aromatherapy, we have the 7 pure essential oils. 4 of them are the same as the holistic body oils, and that would be the ground, the relax, the detox, and the energy, the most popular ones. But here you have extra 3 mixtures. You have sex, a very warm and seductive mixture. You have Nordic, which is very like going into the pine tree forest, and strength, which is more waking up. These could never go clean on skin, never. This is pure essential oils. You always need to put them into a diffuser, into your bath, into your massage oil, into your whatever, but really amazing for sauna and home fragrance. Very pure and amazing. I love all of the fragrances. I'm in shock. Normally I have so many opinions about a fragrance mixture, but these are just so pure and clean. But this is a part of the spa concept called by Myrberg. So bye Nordic Superfood, still Linda. Now we move into spa environment. So you have these 7 oils and a little bit of who can do what. If you're into aromatherapy, please look more into this. I will not spend time on this today. We have beautiful diffusers in black and white to do that home fragrance, where you put in both water and a few drops of essential oils, also to purify the room. So health, better atmosphere, some ambiance, and some well-being. We will also have a collection of recipes, how to do more on using all these different sort of both the collagen and, of course, the berry powders and raw juices. We can give you more inspiration on that. And we can make maybe some fun events, do fun with this, make cocktails, mocktails, juices, smoothies. Really, I do some of these in salons. Say, do you have some pesto? I mix in the green powders. Or you have hummus. I put a red or yellow powder on top. They made a dip. I put in collagen into that creme fraiche dip. And so play around and have fun with these Nordic superfoods, and it can be really beautiful. It's strong and very concentrated, all to support that production of a healthy body with healthy collagen and muscle by being pure vitamin additives. So you can make a lot of fun with that. So as Linda would say here, you are not what happened to you, but what you choose to become. And so it's never too late. It's never too late if your mom didn't do well. There's still time to reverse and say, I think there's other ways of doing diet today. And maybe cornflakes is not for you. You want to do something else. I won't do much more. I think we spent almost 2 hours. How did that happen? I will just go back to my screen here and say stop sharing. And show you my glass of, I didn't do anything, as you know, I didn't have a spoon here or anything to stir the collagen within the glass of cold water. I just added those 5 grams in. So it in real life a little bit yellow, but everything is dissolved. This is an amazing, I tell you guys, I tried a lot of brands of collagen. This is the best dissolving quality I've seen of all of them. It's really worth it, and this will also ensure better absorption in the body. So in here, I could mix raw juice, or I could just drink it as it is, or this could be a glass of juice or something else I like. It could even be gin and tonic. It will not hurt the collagen, but maybe my brain cells if I have too much. This was all the beautiful products from Nordic Superfood Sweden. Yay! And by Myrberg, if you are into the spa concept, please, if you're not doing aqua cups on your thighs every second night in your bed already, time to start to get rid of that cellulite really, really fast. Question time. Or maybe people are like, it's enough. If you're happy, I'm happy. Cheers. I will stop the recording for now. We will keep it so we can watch again. I will say thank you very, very much for your time. The